Hi, I'm Sharyn, Education and Youth Librarian with Wyndham City Libraries. Welcome back to Virtual Teen Read-Along for the epilogue of Tomorrow When the War Began by John Marsden. This is the final episode for now. Let's read the epilogue.
It's hard to work out where stories begin. I seem to remember saying that at the start of this one. And it's hard to work out where they end too. Our story hasn't ended yet. We've been holed up here for a week since Kevin drove away with Corrie in the back seat. I've been writing frantically all that time. But the others have been up on Taylor's Stitch a lot, checking around. There's no sign of any patrols yet, so we think Kevin's been able to fake them out with some story about where he and Corrie were hiding. The camping stuff was still under the Masonic Hall, so maybe he remembered that and made good use of it. We don't talk about other possibilities, that Kevin didn't even get as far as the hospital, for example. We just don't know what happened, but I pray my guts out a dozen times a day for them. If I go an hour without thinking about them, I feel guilty. I'm glad I got this up to date. Guess I'll have to show it to the others now. Hope they like it. It's a big thing to leave a record, to be remembered. I keep thinking about the hermit's tin box. Without that, we'd have known nothing about him, except the rumours, which really told us so little. I don't know how long we'll be here. Maybe as long as the hermit. We've got the chooks, and we've planted vegetables, and we still hope to get ferrets and nets. That's where Kevin and Corrie went that night, to Kevin's uncle's, to get some. They didn't even see the soldiers who shot them. Suddenly there were bullets flying, and Corrie got hit. Kevin ran back, picked her up and carried her all the way to my place. Loyalty, courage, goodness. I wonder if they're human inventions too, or if they just are. I look around me. There's Homer, making lists and drawing plans. God knows what he's got in mind for us. Robin's reading the Bible. She prays quietly every night. I like Robin, and I like how strong she is in her beliefs. Chris is writing too, probably a poem. I don't understand any of the ones he's shown me so far. I don't know if he understands them himself, but I try to make intelligent comments about them. He's putting in some posts for a bigger chook yard. Lee's sitting next to me, trying to make a rabbit trap. It doesn't look as if he'd catch any rabbits with an IQ of more than 10, but who knows? Maybe rabbits have IQs in single figures. Anyway, I like the way Lee stops every few minutes to stroke my leg with his lean brown fingers. We've got to stick together, that's all I know. We all drive each other crazy at times, but I don't want to end up here alone, like the hermit. Then this really would be hell. Humans do such terrible things to each other sometimes. My brain tells me they must be evil, but my heart still isn't convinced. I just hope we can survive.
By writing their story, others will know the sacrifice the group have made and the risks they have taken. Ali is keeping hope that people are good instead of evil, and that assumptions of good and evil do not apply in war. Tomorrow When the War Began makes us think about the possibility of war. This is book 1 of 7 of the Tomorrow series by John Marsden, available to borrow for free with your Wyndham library card. If you enjoyed this book, check out the link in the description for similar titles and recommendations. Thanks for reading along with me.